one of the biggest announcements in fight history in New Zealand as far as the women are concerned, and one of the biggest announcements, I guess, any sort of fighting in New Zealand has just been announced, and you were part of it, Lani.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? Exciting stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just happy I stayed the course and wound up here.
You said to me off camera that this fella beside me has had a lot to do with that, and keeping you controlled and
Yeah, he definitely does. I think it would have been a lot harder if it wasn't. I don't even think I'd be here if it wasn't for him, you know. He's invested in this whole journey just as much as I have, so it's a team effort for sure.
Well, you were the other half of the team, Rebel, and we talked off camera a long time ago, months and months ago, and you had offers, but you held out and you knew that you could get something better, and it finally come around.
Yeah, this fight with Shields has been talked about for a couple of years now, and you know, I think the timing is right now. It's time to harvest. Lani's done well in the last 2 years, the last 8 years, but in the last 2 years especially well. And it's just time to step up and fight the best woman out there. And as history is concerned, this is the greatest challenge any boxer in this country has faced. It's undefeated fighter of Claressa Shields, all 4 bouts in the heavyweight division. And I'm really keen to face this challenge, and I'm really confident to conquer.
Well, you've seen the improvement in Lani. You're happy that she's had enough background, enough fights under her belt?
Yeah, every fight we've learnt and we've taken something positive from, and I'm working on a plan to beat this girl, and coming up with some good ideas, and Lani's getting stronger and fitter, and her boxing IQ is getting massive now, and yeah, I feel just really comfortable about this fight. We've still got 9 weeks, 9 weeks of grinding hard and coming out with a perfect plan. Everything's got to be perfect for this fight. It's not an easy fight, any task. It's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be both bumps and bruises on their face, and it's going to be like one of those fights that goes right down to the wire. We have to have a perfect fight, perfect performance, and the training camp has to be perfect. Everything's got to be perfect. We do that, and we come back with all 4 bouts.
Exciting, eh?
It is, but you're at the other end of it.
You've got bumped and bruised up.
You've got to be Mrs. Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's a tough task, but yeah, you know, I can only strive for that, and it's a good thing to strive for, because if I was to fall short, I'll come in at my best.
The thing is that you know, you've done everything that you can here in New Zealand. Is it like revigorate you to have such a big challenge ahead of you?
I feel like I've been in the grind for so long now consistently. It just feels like another day, another fight in the office. And for me, it's always been a fight is a fight, whether it's in the ring or outside of the ring. They each come with their own unique individual challenges and learnings, and for me, that's what one of the most things I'm excited about is what I'm going to gain from this whole experience.
And the other thing that I notice here is that you've got your own room now. Yeah, so you're still coming to the gym, you're still staying, and
yeah. So I live here, and I couldn't have been more blessed too, because I was saying, I always say it, is when I'm not here, I'm not a boxer. So I'm here, I'm living it, I'm breathing it, and I'm going to be the best. And I've got the opportunity to show that on the 26th of July.
How excited were you when you heard the news?
I was happy. It's like I'm forcing myself to be more excited than I am, and I think that's partly because I expected it, because that has been our goal. I was surprised I actually got it because I thought, oh, I'm just a Māori girl from Pipiwai. I didn't think I'd get that opportunity, but now that it's fallen on our lap, I'm just grateful. I'd say I'm more grateful than excited.
What would you say about this camp? Has it been a step up, or are you going through the same motions as you do for your New Zealand titles?
Yeah, well, because I've been in camp back to back for the last 2 years now, like every camp that we've gone in back to back with, it's just that 1% step up every time. So, yeah, I can feel the rise in the camp, but it's not too far from where I've left off, so it's not it's manageable, and I'm still able to push and give my all, and have those moments of, oh yes, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting faster, I'm getting fitter, and the mind prep in this game is very important for me and something I've honed into a lot.
Rebel, the training, is it going to get a little bit different, or you're just going to stick to the same plan that's been so successful?
You can't be stupid about this. We train really hard, so we can't train any harder, because all our previous opponents we've given full respect, and that's how we train, and we're giving this girl our full respect. But it's not like we're going to jump up 20%, because there is no 20%. We've been training hard out for 2 years. There's a couple of different drills that we'll be doing. There's a fight plan that I have strategically planned out that we'll be training to. But as far as, are we going to go mental and train like nothing before? No, because we have been training mental and like nothing before. So, like, there's only 100 and 100%, So we just keep doing what we're doing. See, and I've told Lani, like, it's a big fight, but we don't lose our mind over it. As a trainer, I'm not going to lose my mind over it. I'm just going to keep calm and collective. And I said to Lani, I said, like, when you win the fight, you look over at me, because I won't be celebrating like mental. I'll be like, yep, good, we won the fight like I planned. Because I really believe that she's right there for the taking. I see a lot of errors in what she does, and I know how to capitalise on that. And that's what I mean, perfect plan, perfect fight, and we win the bouts.
Lani just touched on something before, she never get the chance. How hard and how difficult was it to secure that, because she could fight anybody in the world that she wanted to?
The people I'm dealing with in America are really good people. We've been talking for a while, and it wasn't really that hard. It's not like we won a lotto. Lani deserves the fight, and it was just a matter of time before their conditions suited us. We're not completely happy, but we're pretty happy. They've been very fair and been respectful towards us, and that's what I asked for, and that's what we deserve. And they're really good to deal with, and we're not getting quite the money that we want, but for the rematch, we'll get the money we want. So we have to prove our worth, beat this girl, and then we can get what we're worth.
And there's in the clause a rematch, is there?
No, but she won't want. She won't want to lose without another fight. I mean, it's definitely going to be a rematch when we win. Definitely going to be a rematch. Otherwise, we'll just go off and fight in England. Lani's popular in England, and there's a guy over there called Marshall that we'd like to fight. So, but we'll beat Shields, and she wouldn't like that. She would hate it.
Lani, you were saying before that lots of different emails and texts and things are coming through. Not all of them are nice.
Yeah, then that's social media for you, you just got to take it on the chin and ignore it, really. And I guess that's part of the noise that I need to be aware of or conscious of that, and not allow that to get to me. or if I do let it through my guard, is use it as fuel. Like, I'll show you.
And tell me, what do you think it's going to be like in the big lights over there compared to what you've fought under before?
Well, the stadium's massive. It's like a 20,000 seat arena, and it's just like, I think here the most I've fought in front of, which would have been that Whangarei show under DNL, was around 1,500, just shy of 18 maybe. And that was loud. It was so loud that I could feel the noise. Like my body was like vibrating, like I could feel the sound vibrations running through me. And that was an experience in itself. So I'm expecting it's just going to be really, really loud. And yeah, I do often think about that and visualize it. Perhaps maybe I'll chuck my headphones on and just blast it to some cheering and maybe some banter, because I'm sure the 99% of the people there are going to be for her. So yeah, it's exciting to just go and experience the whole event, but then not allow that to take away from my moment of shining. So that's my main focus, is getting out there and just, regardless of what I'm faced with, perform to my best ability.
When do you go? How long are you going to have over there before the fight, and where is the fight for a start?
The fight's in Detroit. It's in a stadium called Little Caesars. We go about 10 or 9 days before the fight. We finish our fight camp in Detroit. Yeah, so I've got everything already planned out. I've got planned, because of Google Map. I've emailed a place to get Lani's hair done. I found some shopping malls for our grocery shopping. I found out where we can buy an air fryer from. So once we hit the ground, as soon as we hit the ground, we're going to do a workout, hit the hay, and then wake up, do some shopping, and we're getting an accommodation with cooking facilities. But I'm not sure about our air fryer. We have to have an air fryer, Tony. We have to air fry our food. But everything's sorted out. Everything's all mapped out. We don't really need to go to a gym. I've got my pads and stuff. But there's a couple of commitments we have to do, like open workouts and press conferences, things like that. And that's all part of the deal. But yeah, it's going to be hostile. So, but the thing with underdog, everyone loves the underdog. When they see Lani starting off as an underdog and she'll turn the tide, she'll get a lot of support, a lot of fans, because Shields, she's got a lot of fans, but she's also not hugely liked by a lot of people because she talks too much.
Well, there's one way to fix that. What's the weather like, and what temperature are you expecting to fight under?
I don't know the temperature. I just know it's going to be hot because it is their summer. So I'll be going from one extreme to the other, with it being quite cold here. But I've fought overseas in Australia and stuff like that, and I did fight in Serbia, but that was snowing at the time, so that's a bit different. But in saying that, it was our summer here, so we'll just be flipping it back to front. And the fight I did have there, I won, so all is good. It's good, and we've got enough time to adjust to and climatise to the environment. Yeah, I'm quite confident. I'm happy, and I've still got plenty of time to work on my mind and get that straight, because I think that's like a huge part of my game, and it always has been. So, yeah.
What have you got to say about the mind games?
Well, I just keep working on Lani's mind about being strong, believing in yourself, believing in our history and our past, and the why she fights and the reason and things like that. Like when we lost our first WBO heavyweight title many years ago, we had to lose that to know what it feels like to lose a fight. So that feeds this hunger and things like that makes us going to be victorious. So yeah, Lani's mind's strengthened up so much over the last 8 years. So I'm quite confident and happy that there's no that the mind's going to be strong and the body's going to be stronger.
Pipiwai support. Anybody going over that you know?
Yeah. I've just had a few people message, like 3 of my sisters are coming, my brother's coming, my dad's coming, and I know a few of our friends that are coming. So it's exciting, and the tickets aren't cheap. So I'm quite grateful and blessed to have that whānau support. And who knows, we might get enough to do a haka on the walkout.
So happy days, eh?
Yeah, happy days.
If you're happy, I'm happy. Okay? And if you're happy, I'm happy as well.
Happy. I'm happy you're here, Tony.
Yeah, it's always good catching up with you, Tony.
Good.
Thanks for coming. And
You're too quick, I don't know.
Don't try it.
I like that. Oh, that's cool.
It's a good interview. You know, to be honest, it's the honest people.